Across every culture's revered texts, you'll find stories of individuals handpicked by celestial entities for extraordinary tasks. This video delves into 7 distinct categories of these chosen ones, who are all called to fulfill significant roles that align with divine purposes. Have you ever wondered why you feel an innate drive to pursue certain tasks or help others? Perhaps you've sensed a deeper calling, but aren't sure what it is. We're here to explore how biblical and doctrinal teachings can help you understand your role in a grand cosmic mission. Rather than just being stories, these teachings offer a framework for comprehending your spiritual journey and identifying your duty within a larger divine narrative. Do you see yourself as one of these chosen ones, gifted with the ability to heal, lead, or transform? By embracing your position, you may accelerate your spiritual growth and fulfill your divine purpose. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and this awareness is crucial to being a chosen one. In truth, we are all chosen, but many of us have forgotten our true nature. Each of us has a unique part to play, and there are 6 distinct categories of chosen ones. Despite their differences, they are all driven by a desire to uplift humanity, whether through inspiration, healing, or paving the way for a brighter future. As you embark on this journey, pay attention to your inner voice. It will reveal the special talents that lie within, guiding you toward your divine purpose. The Warriors. The Warriors represents the unwavering spirit of truth, freedom, and sovereignty. They are the courageous ones who challenge illusions and deceptions that keep humanity enslaved. With an indomitable force of will, warriors fight against the tides of oppression and injustice that seek to suppress the awakening of human potential. Their sacred duty is to protect the innocent, defend the vulnerable, and uphold the highest values of integrity and honor. Warriors cultivate formidable inner strength and resilience, allowing them to stand steadfast even against the most daunting adversities. They wield the double-edged sword of discernment to cut through the lies and falsehoods that blind the masses. Though their path is fraught with great upheaval and turmoil, the warrior presses onward with righteous conviction. They lead by inspiring example, demonstrating the unyielding power that arises from aligning one's life with truth and virtuous principles. Their penetrating vision perceives deception in its myriad guises, empowering them to tear away the veils obscuring the light of liberation. The warrior shuns complacency, for they understand that the battle for human emancipation is an eternal one, requiring steadfast vigilance. Only through embracing the greatest challenges can we grow into the highest version of ourselves. Thus, they beckon all to join the fight for sovereignty over our lives and consciousness itself. With fearless courage, the warrior sounds the call to awaken from the slumbers of ignorance and unconsciousness. They illuminate the path to true freedom by living as authentic sovereign beings who assume full responsibility for reclaiming their power. The warrior's journey is to embolden the human family, to shatter the illusory chains keeping us bound in servitude. The Free Spirit. The Free Spirit represents the quintessential embodiment of freedom and independence in its purest, most unrestrained form. This chosen one archetype is defined by an innate inability and unwillingness to conform to society's expectations and norms. Constrained by no one and nothing, the free spirit blazes their own trail, transgressing boundaries and shattering conventions in their wake. Frequently misunderstood and perceived as outsiders or rebels by the mainstream, free spirits possess a profound awareness that most are enslaved by the systemic lies and fraudulent constructs that modern civilization is built upon. With an almost preternatural aptitude for seeing through the veil of deception, Free spirits recognize that the myriad systems of control are merely illusions designed to restrict human potential and discourage true freedom of thought and expression. All the free spirit desires is the ability to wholly embrace their unfettered freedom, charting their own course in life undeterred, even if it means disregarding the conventional paths that loved ones entreat them to follow. Independence reigns supreme as their core driving force and raison d'etre. The free spirit serves as a potent reminder to all that freedom is not a privilege to be granted, but an inviolable natural right that exists within each person, awaiting rediscovery and reclamation. With the knowledge they impart, individuals are empowered to slough off their societal shackles and live as their most authentic, genuine selves, navigating this existence not by any cultural dogma, but by the truth within their own hearts. They lead by the resounding power of example, demonstrating through their actions that genuine freedom is not about doing whatever one wants within the established constructs, but rather a realignment and acceptance of one's purest identity, unconcerned with shallow expressions of individuality sanctioned by the mainstream. The free spirit's journey calls into searing question the validity of every accepted norm, dogma, and institutions, inspiring others to forge their own unique paths towards the emancipation of their singular human spirit and all that comes with that self-discovery. Their mythic tale offers hope to the disenchanted masses who feel helpless and bound by the merciless weight of their circumstances. By exhibiting the ability to reject the well-trodden road and instead correct onto a new trajectory of their own making, the free spirit proves an alternative, unconventional existence is not only possible, but realizable. In being radically, almost defiantly themselves without filter or compromise, the free spirits remind us that rejecting deeply entrenched dogma is not rebellion, but simply the rediscovery and actualization of one's authentic identity. By embodying the epitome of freedom itself, they awaken countless others to the liberating truth that the greatest form of emancipation arises from finally accepting who we truly are at our core, not who we are told to be. They are the visionary pathfinders, illuminating the infinite potentialities inherent in an existence unbounded by the innumerable artificial limitations born of fear and control. The inspiring infiltrator. The second type of chosen one is what we refer to as the inspiring infiltrator. These individuals have a natural gift for inspiring others, and their primary mission is to spread inspiration and enlightenment. They often possess a remarkable physical beauty, which they use as a tool to convey their message of truth to a wider audience. This beauty serves as a vessel to share their wisdom, making it more relatable and accessible to others. Their presence is like a breath of fresh air, bringing a sense of hope and renewal to those around them. They have an uncanny ability to connect with people on a deep level, understanding their struggles and desires and offering words of encouragement and guidance. Their beauty is not just physical, but also radiates from within, shining like a beacon of light in a world often filled with darkness and uncertainty. Despite their subtle approach, inspiring infiltrators are deeply aware of the multidimensional nature of human existence and the importance of awakening others. They recognize that we are more than just physical bodies, that we are complex beings made up of energy, spirit, and consciousness. They understand the interconnectedness of all things and the power of our individual and collective energies to shape our reality. They often express themselves through art, music, or other creative forms, blending their transformative messages with entertainment to make them more palatable and impactful. As influencers or artists, they subtly spread messages of awakening, reaching millions of people and inspiring profound change. Their work is not just about entertaining or inspiring, but about awakening the masses to the truth of our existence and the possibilities that lie within. Through their creative expressions, inspiring infiltrators are able to convey complex ideas and concepts in a way that is easy to understand and relate to. They use their platforms to share messages of love, unity, and empowerment, encouraging others to tap into their own inner strength and potential. They are the agents of change, subtly infiltrating the mainstream with their enlightened perspectives and inspiring a new wave of conscious thinkers and doers. Their impact is profound, yet often goes unnoticed by the masses. They are the behind-the-scenes catalysts, sparking a chain reaction of positive change that resonates far and wide. They are the ones who inspire others to take action, to stand up for what they believe in, and to strive for a better world. And they do it all with grace, humility, and a deep commitment to their mission of spreading love, light, and awareness. The Hermits. The Hermits are those chosen ones who treasure time spent alone. Solitude is a gift they embrace, content to be immersed in nature's elements, the whispering trees, the revitalizing energy pulsing through all life. These solitary wanderers place profound importance on interior experiences, often taking drastic steps to better understand and manage their emotions. They may turn off their phones for an entire day if that is what is required to dive inward without distraction. To the Hermits, being alone is preferable to mindlessly following the crowd down misguided paths. They take pleasure in calmly meditating, delving deep into the currents of their feelings, thoughts, and intuitions. Hours can pass in blissful introspection without a single word spoken aloud. Yet they are keenly aware that their alone time is an illusion. They are never truly alone. For when another soul crosses their path at precisely the right moment, the Hermits see it as a reminder from the cosmos of our fundamental interconnection. This profound understanding that a common, unseen thread binds all beings together, despite the superficial isolation, is a core part of their journey. The Hermits teach us to explore the soul's depths while nurturing our relationship with the great cosmic oneness surrounding us. To be strong and self-sufficient in our solitude, yet never unaware of the intricate web in which we are all woven. For their solitude does not mean disconnection, but an elevated vantage point from which to perceive the divine unity underlying all of existence. The Elders. The Elders are the fourth category of chosen ones. These venerated individuals command great esteem, vital in guiding humanity toward a brighter future. They are the keepers of light and truth, much like wise old sages. For they have walked this earth for a very long time, safeguarding ancient secrets and wisdom gained across the spans of generations. Their mission is to impart the immense knowledge amassed over countless years, knowledge illuminating both the peaks and valleys of life, as well as the nourishing spiritual elements sustaining us all. As light-bearers, these elders ensure the sacred flames from antiquity are not extinguished, but burn ever brighter to light the way for future generations. With their sagely presence, they lead us all toward enlightenment, embodying the wisdom and dignified grace that can only blossom over a lifetime's journey. The Elders are a precious connection to the sacred traditions of the past, as well as revered pathfinders blazing the trail toward our spiritual evolution. In their weathered eyes, we glimpse profound truths about existence itself. The Healer. The Healer walks the path of holistic well-being, their very presence a soothing balm for the wounds of the world. With a nurturing touch and compassionate spirit, they focus on promoting wholeness in body, mind, and soul. The Healer understands that true health is not merely the absence of disease, but a harmonious balance of all the multifaceted aspects of our being. Their sacred work begins by creating a safe, judgment-free sanctuary where individuals can shed inauthentic layers and emotional armoring to reveal their vulnerabilities. Only then can deep healing commence. The healer employs a variety of modalities and wisdom traditions, intuitively perceiving which remedies will catalyze restoration and renewal for each unique soul. Whether through energy work, herbalism, psycho-spiritual counseling, or other therapies, the healer adeptly treats the root causes underlying our afflictions and dis-ease. They understand that sustainable well-being arises from making integrated lifestyle changes, a revamping of our consciousness, behaviors, relationships, and connection to nature's cycles. With tenderness and compassion, the healer nurtures us through the sometimes turbulent process of confronting our toxic patterns, persistent traumas, and destructive beliefs. They alchemize suffering into wisdom by illuminating the lessons contained within our illnesses and hurts. The healer's guidance uplifts individuals from feeling like powerless victims to becoming conscious co-creators of their own vitality. The confused chosen one. The last category is confused chosen one. They represent the universal human struggle to integrate higher spiritual truths and awareness into the mundane reality of daily life. This archetype personifies the journey of an individual who has glimpsed the deeper mysteries of existence, perhaps through mystical experiences, study of ancient wisdom traditions, or simply an acute sense of the profundity underlying all things. However, this newfound awareness can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it unveils the interconnectedness of all life and the inherent beauty and sacredness permeating the cosmos. But it can also cast the mundane world in a pallid light, making everyday concerns and responsibilities seem petty or illusory in comparison to the grand cosmic drama. The confused chosen one must then learn to walk the razor's edge between transcendent realization and grounded manifestation. They cannot simply abandon the practical world, for we are incarnated beings who must act and participate in the material realm. Yet nor can they forget their hard-won spiritual insights and simply return to a life of unconscious, ego-driven pursuits. The journey involves integrating and balancing these two dimensions, sculpting a life that honors both the phenomenal and the numinous, the tangible and the ineffable. It is a constant dance of maintaining heightened awareness while still showing up fully for the tasks and relationships of mundane existence. The goal is to embody one's spiritual truths in every thought, word, and deed, no matter how seeming small or insignificant. Ultimately, the confused chosen one learns there is no separation between the sacred and the profane. The cosmic and the commonplace intertwine and mirror one another in wondrous ways when seen through the eyes of non-dual understanding. This was all for today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that the video reaches to more chosen ones, and they can find what type of chosen ones are they. Thank you for joining us today on this journey.